Hey family, how y'all doing out there? I hope all of y'all doing fine. Give me a second, okay? Give me a minute, y'all. Well, y'all caught me doing some crafts, and I'm glad to see you all here because we're gonna be making videos that matter. Hello? We got to do things that matter. And Erica Badu, I know you watching me, girl. I like your song. Hello, hello by the Isley. Yeah, you said hello just like I said. Girl, I'm listening to you, girl. Erica Badu, girl. I'm listening to you, girl. I know you're a witch just like me. No, these are not grandeur delusions. Check out her album. I love you, girl. I really do, girl. Because, you know, you a witch just like I am and all the rest of us. And I know you tune in and you listen to us. Erica Badu, one of my favorite witches out there. Y'all, I'm doing some crafts right now. I'm actually going to make a wind chime. And I would love for you all to make a wind chime with me. I hope this doesn't crack. This is air dry clay. It's a terracotta. I don't too much like the consistency of it, really, to tell you the truth. I'm going to be doing little crafts on here sometimes so we can do things that actually matter. You know, things that are going to draw the spirits to you, because the spirits are definitely with me. And I do what they want me to do, and they take good care of me, and I thank them for being there with me. And you all need to thank y'all spirits for being there with you too. And I know y'all saying, well, what is this? This is going to be a wind chime, family. A wind chime. I don't like this terracotta clay. Don't get this brand. If you ever went to Hobby Lobby, don't buy that brand from Hobby Lobby. Don't buy that. I probably should have used, got my little cup over here, put a little water in here so I can work. I probably should have used more of a firing clay. For those who don't know what a firing clay is, that's when you put it in fire. You may want to, you know, put it in a fire on the outside of the house. Look it up if you want to try it, because it's very in-depth. Or you want to use a fire clay, you know, because I'm a sculptor, so I do lots of sculptures. I sculpture busts, and that's the way I make my dolls and stuff, and make their faces and stuff. But right now I am actually going to make a wind chime. So if you want to make a wind chime with Mama, I like it because it don't. One thing about it I do kind of like it is because it doesn't dry fast. This is an air dry clay, and air dry only means you don't have to fire it. It just hardens on its own, you know. And so, you know, you may want to try this for beginners versus the firing clay, because if you do one with a firing clay, then guess what? You're going to have to, it's going to take some time. You're going to have to make a fire, put it in a kennel. And when you put it in a kennel, the temperature's got to be high. You can't put it in a stove or nothing like that. It's got to be fire to actually get it to harden. Now, it'll harden, but you want it, firing clay will harden without firing, okay? But it won't, never came through. Even though you turned off the micro cell. Okay, I think that's an AT&T issue. Y'all, for y'all who been calling me up, if y'all, and we be getting drop calls during the reading, it's because I'm out in the boonies. I live in the boonies, y'all. So a lot of the times I was just doing a reading and I can't get back in contact with my client, and I'm gonna have to if you're watching, girl, that's what's going on here. But we're going to talk tonight. Call me back tonight so we can, because see, I do a mentorship too for women who need to call me more than just one time. I need to call for a reading. I need to talk to you, Mama, but you really need me. I do have a mentorship type program where, you know, we stay in touch. You know what I'm saying? You call me anytime you want to, you know, and so Let me know if you need something like that so you can get this good old wisdom. And like I said, everything ain't talked about on video. You understand? These people got problems, they call me, and I help them to work out their problems and stuff like that. But when you contact me, if you just don't get me right then, you know, be patient with me, because a lot of the times I can't get your call because I run, I don't have towers in my area. As y'all can hear Mr. Lloyd saying, I have a micro cell, look that up, or a booster that helps me to get my phone calls. And a lot of the times, if the internet speed slow down, the booster's not going to work properly. Or sometimes I have to call AT&T for a signal, you know, to get a signal and stuff. So it's kind of primitive in this area, but know that Alabama is very up to technology and stuff. You know, it is very, very technological. I don't think we have to put a can to our ear to hear our conversations from one place to the next, because it doesn't work like that. Only if you're in the boonies, and mostly in most rural areas all over the United States of America, you're going to run into some issues like this. So if you move, do your research. I did do my research here and found, and when I moved here, I had no problems with my phone. AT&T just came out and took their towers down. Let us do things that are productive. Let our spirits go out and bring us some wealth. Like what? Tell me, y'all, what y'all want to manifest right now? What y'all want to manifest? I want to start me another business. What y'all want? You know, y'all know you ain't got to be working for nobody now. You can work for yourself to make money. You know what I'm saying? Just like I found, you ain't necessarily got to get the latest flooring and the home improvement company. You know what I'm saying? They got you, I should get a paper towel, y'all. Hang on. They got you thinking that you got to get the latest flooring and the home improvement company at that. No, you don't. No, you don't. You can use your existing plywoods and stain that. Take that old carpet up that you don't like and stain your hardwoods. Sand it down if it got some paint on it and stain that. You ain't got to be buying that. Now, when you up to when cold sanders, and when they're dealing with cold standards, that's something different. But you don't have to have the cosmetics they want you to have in the store, y'all. You ain't got to do them cosmetics. Create your own cosmetics. We all are artists, aren't we? Are we artists? So we artists, we're supposed to be able to create things to cut down costs. It's not that, you know, as an artist, we can't afford it. It's just that means that we, you know, tend to go with our own creations. Am I right? I'm an artist over here. So it's important that I'm doing something different all the time. You know what I'm saying? To create, to relax myself and bring beauty to my home and things of that nature. Right now, what I'm doing, I am making a terracotta pot, y'all, and I want y'all to make one with me. I showed y'all the clay I'm using, terracotta self-drying clay. This is just a can. I just cut the lids off of both sides. I don't have all the proper tools, but who say you need the proper tools? Shit, I'm using an incense to make a hole in this. I sure am. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to get off on this here. You got to do it the way the book said do it. No, you don't. Do it the way you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? People are, when it comes to floorings and stuff, people are taking carpet up. And like I said, they putting paper bags down there. Look that up. You can put paper bags on your floor and get a hardwood look. Take that brown butcher paper, wet it up with some glue and some, I think they use glue and something else, glue and water, and put it down, and when it dries, then they put polyurethane on it. Like me with my floors and stuff like that. My son just cut up plywood into planks and put them down. They look like regular hardwood floors, y'all. Don't break the piggy bank. You all are artists, you know what I'm saying? If you want tile on your floor, get cheap broken tile. Go to the home improvement stores. Excuse me, do you all have any broken tiles today? Yes, we do. Okay, and they'll give it to you for a little or nothing. I bought some one little piece that was so pretty. I wanted to have it. It was like a brown tile, something you can't find, like a brownish greenish sort of that old 70s tile, and he sold it to me for 5 cents, you know, and they wanted in the original 78 cents for that tile. It's ridiculous. Tile is expensive, y'all. Woo. So you get these little pieces and break them up and do your own thing. Look up the lady in Pasadena, California. Is it Pasadena, Florida? Pasadena, California, where she went and she tiled her whole house. You see? I want y'all to do this with me. Now, this right here, and I know y'all want to see what this is. Hold on, let me see. This here is crafts. This is good for you. Your sound. Sound is beautiful because sound is a very powerful tool. Because what sound can do, it can change your vibrations. Whether if you're in a down mood and you need to calm down, you know, you want to relax, unwind, you need a healing. Well, sound, the vibration of sound, the actual element of sound, which is more of an air type element, will actually, it will actually do a lot of those things. You know what I'm saying? So, and it also distract, you know, certain pests and spirits away from you too. You can also invoke the spirits you want to invoke, just like if you. That's why sometimes some ceremonies may start with bell ringing to bring and invite the spirits in. Sometimes, you know, when you're clearing your house because you got some negative spirits in there, then it may start off with an actual bell ringing. You know, at one time they built the civilization with sound, believe it or not. Okay, now, so here I am. Okay. So here I am. Y'all see this? Thank y'all for getting my thing straight. Thank y'all. See this? So this looks primitive, and I love primitive art, by the way. You know, like I said, I am not necessarily into the aesthetics and the, you know, the status quo and what everybody else is doing. I'm into what I'm doing at the moment, and I want y'all. I'm encouraging y'all to do the same because, you know, like you may come up with a new invention, a new cliche, or something new, something that may just make you some money and get you out that situation you presently in. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. This is gonna be a wind chime. Now what I'm gonna do from here, I got a lot of beads. And I can't stand when it turns. I had to get another cord because that other cord was old. Y'all give me a minute. Let me show y'all some of the beads I'm going to be working with. Hang on a minute, y'all. Okay, hang on a minute. I'll be ready in a minute. I'm doing a video. Give me a minute. Okay, so I'm so excited about this project. So you can go to a thrift store and get you a whole bunch of old necklaces and stuff so you can get the beads off of it. So I got like a seashell. I got seashells here. So I'm gonna take me some cord and hang it from here and hang all of the shells from here. You know, or, you know, like I may just mix and match and let things hang from here, and then put some cord up here and here for the hanging device, and put like a one of those key rings at the top so you can hang it on a hook, put it outside, and you would be surprised. It's better to make your things. They have more power in it when you make your own. You know, the spirits really respond to your creativity. You know, now when I get through doing this, I can put any kind of design I want on there. I might want to put some beads around here, glue some beads around here. Y'all see that? And make that, you know, something like this. I'm just giving y'all some idea. Probably right at the center. Some of this, you know, and put some at the bottom. Just use your creativity. But me, on the other hand, like for you all people who maybe want to go into, you can sculpt and do something more advanced. I'm going to actually make a hummingbird, sculpt a hummingbird. I'm going to let this dry, and I'm going to sculpt a hummingbird and put it here, or a hummingbird there, or somewhere right there like that, because I want to attract hummingbirds, you know. Or you can put any kind of bird. You might want to put an owl there. And maybe if you're not, say for instance, you're not good with sculpting, what you can do is you can print out a small size of whatever kind of wildlife animal that you want to put here, your totem. It may just be a sketch of a Native American man, and just put it here, just put it where you want here, and then take your pen and just scratch the image off here. You know what I'm saying? Then it'll be on here, and once you get it on here, you know, you can take the paper off, and then you can just sit there and just mold it out like you want it. So it's a lot of things we could be doing with our time. You know, we can use our time wisely. Know that some things are just distractions. Some things are challenges from the spirit to just see if they can take you off your path, whether or not you're sure of your path in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And you have to say, spirit, I ain't had that. I ain't had that. My phone is about to die, y'all. So that's I just wanted to talk to you all about this right here. And I'm going to be coming back because I want to talk to you all about demonic spirits, how they work, how I got time to do it now. I kind of want to talk about demonic spirits, how they work, and how they are passed down from generation to generation. As I always say, y'all, I'm gonna be a little bit kind of rambling a little bit. Child molestations, alcoholic binges in the family, drug addictions, food addictions are all demonic in nature. Cancers, diabetes, high blood pressures are all demonic spirits handed down from one generation to generation. I feel like disease is really a dis-ease in the spirit. And sometimes we can be open, you know what I'm saying? Like in our auras and our spirits open to these entities, and it's very difficult to keep them out and, you know what I'm saying, get them out, you know what I'm saying? But know that when you suffering from these things, you understand that they are, you know, prevalent to this particular land. Because you can go to some places, like you can go to, I'm gonna let this dry. I hope it don't crack, y'all. All I did was wrap the terracotta clay. I rolled it with a rolling pin on my board, and I just rolled it in. Damn. I rolled it in. I rolled it on my board. Let me show you my board. I have a board here, and I rolled it on the board, and then I just covered it. I just covered it up and put some holes in the cans, because this is where I'm going to be hanging my threads. That's all I did. But anyway, so someone dies in the family from Parkinson's disease. They say, the doctors say it was inherited. Yeah, you inherited the spirit. Somebody died that was a famous pianist, and you never was a pianist a day in your life. They were close to you. Now you are a pianist. Those spirits attach themselves to you. Like I have my mom's spirit attached to me. She was a shrewd businesswoman, and I am a shrewd businesswoman too. My mama was a master manipulator. Now that's one gift I don't have. I am not no master manipulator, but she could manipulate you, and she played psychological games on people, and they fucking worked. And I don't have a gift of that nature at all, because what worked for her, the only thing I have from her is just her business skills, and they're not really all that great. Mama was good. She was organized, and she kept everything. I mean, we found receipts from the 1950s and 60s, when she was in her, she was very young and stuff now. So you might get some of the gifts, but not all of them. I definitely don't got her gifts. I mean, people was afraid of her. I mean, she came along because she was a principal in a school. And everybody was afraid of her. We were too. We were definitely afraid of her because she had this power to just silence you. But when she died, oh gosh, I wasn't used to seeing her like that. The big C came in and took her. That's why I said I am always humbled. You know what I'm saying? I'm an humble person. Y'all see when I get to moan, I humble myself because I don't want to be like her. Because I don't want to face that same wrath. You know what I'm saying? Now, more than likely, she picked the skill up from somebody herself. Well, I don't know. I don't know what her nana did to her, but her nana didn't do her right. That lady was up here. Just to say the name, honey, folk get to running. You just say her name. It was just, now, tell you who picked up that gift of her, being with somebody feared, that master manipulating kind of spirit and stuff like that. My cousin, she picked that up. My cousin, Cheryl Howard, and I don't mind telling y'all about her. Her son plays now for the Atlanta Braves, I think. And Cheryl Howard. Ryan Howard is her son. And we sort in a sense scared her too. Hell, I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared her ass too, because she remind me too much of my mama. Well, that was passed to her. I didn't get that because I'm too sweet. I'm a humble person, very sweet soul person. I went to the doctor the other day and she said, "You're so sweet, kind, and compassionate." And a lot of times, people will try to they try to insult me because of my kindness and stuff. But I have to make sure that I'm always. Don't let people bully y'all. Don't let nobody bully y'all. Always get them right together. You have to show them that you're not afraid of them. Not necessarily that you're trying to hurt them. You have to defend yourself. A lot of y'all ain't defending yourselves against bullies. A lot of y'all have allowed bullies to, to take over your life, and you have to let them know, stand up and say, I will refuse to be bullied. And I've been bullied a lot in my life. I'm not talking about anybody in particular, because this has been going on all my life because I'm a witch. You're a witch because witches are to be bullied. They take their frustrations and pains and stuff out on the witch, and they demonize the witch, and they treat us like that. You know what I'm saying? This is just the way they treat. You want to keep your things in a Ziploc. Really, I could have kept it in this because it had a Ziploc seal to it. With some foil. I might wrap it up in some foil, but I don't want it to get hard. Keep it, keep air out of it, because you don't want your clay to dry up on you. You can't do nothing. But spirits will pass down. Spirits of sicknesses. That's how come when Uncle Jabbo dies, and he dies of dementia, next thing you know, somebody close to him, he died of it. You be like, dang, Uncle Jabbo just had that, or some kind of heart ailment or something like that. Take care of your heart, y'all. I had to take care of my heart, because my heart ain't particularly good in this kind of business, cause we try to love those who try to hurt us sometimes, and it'll mess your heart up. Now, I'm not just talking about your heart, spiritually, but your heart physically. People like us do have heart ailments, when we sweethearted. We have to be real, real careful. And when I know y'all want to know what I'm getting at an experience that I have had recently. It has nothing to do with YouTube, because when it comes to YouTube, I always tell myself that's not real world, that's not reality, and I'm encouraging you all to do that too, because life in itself has enough challenges in it. Don't allow something as harmless as social media to necessarily. I can tell this gonna crash. Don't let social media get to you. You got a lot to battle on in the real world. Make that your priority and more important. I know YouTube and stuff, y'all. YouTube gonna always have something on it. You understand? It's gonna be going back and forth. But this is a real life situation I dealt with recently with this young lady. She had a church and stuff like that, and Mr. Wheeler wasn't with me and everything, and her brother came up to me and was trying to talk to me like in a nice way. Hey, I ain't never seen you in this area. I said, okay then. Oh, you haven't? Oh no, I ain't never seen you in this area and stuff like that. I love to sit down and talk to you more. Can you take my number down and everything? I said, oh, sure. He talked about his farm. See, you got to know the devil when he shows up, because see, what he does is he mimics and mirrors you back to things that you like. This man was all about, oh, I got this farm and stuff, and I got birds and all this, and I can kind of show you, how to do this and how to do this with the birds. And then his sister came up, and she was all kind and nice, and everybody was so nice. And we got a church. We want you to come and visit. Y'all see what I'm going on? We want you to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I kind of just didn't want to deal with it, And so, but I did give the people my numbers and stuff, and he called me one day. You got time to talk? Absolutely not. I'm busy on my farm. Shouldn't you be busy on your farm too? And then the sister started calling and stuff, and talking about the farm and all of that. And I just can't make friends, because I feel like you always got an ulterior motive. She went on to, I would answer the phone and be cordial, and she was too persistent. Don't be persistent to be my friend. I don't trust people. I know you got a hidden agenda. And then all of a sudden the lady just got really, really just down to the core. Like, folks just don't want to be bothered with people no more. I don't know what to say about people. She did all of that because I was not advancing for her brother, because I had no interest in talking to her brother. It was crazy, y'all. So I've been dealing with my own little stuff here. I know y'all been wondering what's going on. I've been dealing with real life issues, and she went on to kind of get nasty about it and all that time. I said, well, my brother kind of like you. I said, ma'am, I can't like your brother. I'm not interested in him. And besides, I'm married. It was weird. What you trying to find somebody for your brother for? That's ridiculous. No, what it is, they on a campaign to get somebody in that church so they can take that money. They see you in a luxury truck, which I do not condone nobody going out buying that. That stuff is a waste of money, and I'm going to go deeper into that. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Now I got a truck that need maintenance, and it ain't cheap, so don't do it. Get your Toyotas and get your Hummers, get them used, because that's what I'm going to have to get now. Something I can afford to drive from point A to point B. We're going to get into that, but he just thought, oh, she got some money and shit, and she gonna be feeding my church. I'm gonna get in her head. No, you not, dude, because I do not like your kind. I don't like pulpit pimps. You understand? I just don't like them. So y'all can run y'all network somewhere else, and so you have to be real careful. But anyways, I was talking about demons. Beware of demons. Okay? You got to be constantly protected. And I gotta go, y'all, because people are going to be getting very frustrated back there. But be careful. Beware of demons. You got to constantly carry protection. And even myself, I am not 100% protected. You know what I'm saying? Because they can still get in. Demons are very clever. They can attach themselves. You understand? And that's what I want to do. I'm going to do some videos in the up and coming days on how to protect yourself from demonic disease and demonic discord. They're very dangerous. They can strip you away of everything you have. You can think you're sitting up on Happy Street. Honey, they'll take everything from you. Friends, money, house, cars, apartments. And then you be blaming it on other people. But what's really going on, you got an attachment. Just like somebody I talked to said a grandmother had a certain situation, and now they got the situation when she died. You know, and I ain't talking about the sort of a disease. I'm talking about circumstances, life circumstances. You know. Anyways, this is done. All I'm gonna do now is let it dry, like a terracotta pot. I'm gonna let it dry. And I'm going to hang strings from here to here so I can hold it up. And I'm going to let the strings hang and put the wind chimes on it. And keys, you need a weight at the end, like keys, like shells can go on it. You can put whatever you want on here. Make sure that the elements don't harm it. I'm going to put a polyurethane coat on the outside of this once I do a sculpture, and keep it under the porch. Do not let it be out and where water can touch it. I can put it on the porch and it'll stay air dry. And here we go. A beginner's lessons, and just making, you know, a chime out of a can. That's just a can in there. That's it. Or you, if you want to, just spray paint the can any color you want. You can take a image off of a printer and put it on here, glue it on here, and decoupage it to protect it from elements. It could be a picture of anything, a seashell, a beachscape, you know, whatever you like. It could be one of your deities, a Loa, Shango can be on here. You know, put that image on here. Remember to decoupage it. Decoupage is like glue, water, and polyurethane or something to protect it. Okay, happy wind chiming. Bye-bye.